4 Godot 4 game developers make 4 game projects in 44 hours, all using the same art kit. The art kit we'll be using in this video is Pixelboy's Ninja Adventure Asset Pack. Let's get started.
My first step with the asset pack was to pull out all the sprites into Godot and see what sparked joy and what assets Pixelboy had made animations for. So I put together some waterfalls, boats, attacks, and when I got to pigs, I knew they needed to be in the game. I quickly then found a ninja with an attack animation and a tower to put them on. With those puzzle pieces connected, I could switch my brain off and start building a tower defense game. I used arrows and magic circles to make slots that I could then click on to build towers. Then I got distracted juicing up the camera and piles of ore that you could click on to mine for resources to then buy the towers. Making those pigs then attack the base was a lovely straightforward process. I made 4 lanes using Bezier curves on Path 3D nodes, and then attached the pigs to a Path Follow 3D node to then march them along it towards the base, eventually doing damage when they made it there. Now it's possible to lose the game, I needed to make the towers work. So I made the towers spawn a projectile at set intervals. This was a rigid body that destroyed itself and the pig when they came into contact. I focused on a short tutorial and made it so clicking on a pig began a war. Wave upon wave of sweet little pigs would then never cease. I also added a good ending to the game here, so if you refuse to click on the pig, no war will start. I really want to see if the others were able to find that. I recently looked into modding Spyro Remastered, which is a very good way to see how other devs tackle interesting problems. And saw in one level they made a very small set of meshes used to be mountains in the distance when scaled up. They also used planes orbiting the camera to be clouds that would sort of move at irregular intervals. So I wanted to give that a whirl. I also tried out using Proton Scatter as a tool to populate my level with all the grass, flowers, and tree sprites. I added tower upgrades and scripted them to unlock when you met set conditions. So by buying all of the starting tower slots, you unlock a base upgrade, and then that unlocks you more slots to build towers in. I was then stuck figuring out how you would choose the upgrade for your tower. I settled on a random draft choice similar to Vampire Survivors. And now at this point I have about an hour left to make more tower upgrades. I copied the base tower and put 5 ninjas on top, so it attacks faster. That was an easy upgrade. And then I tried scaling up the ninja itself, changing its sprite and making them throw a bigger shuriken. This shuriken didn't delete itself when it touched one enemy, so it could take out multiple pigs and proved to be very fun and powerful. And with that, the project is all wrapped up.
Okay, Slay the Pigs by Bramwell. Ooh, 3D. Man after my own heart. Oh, Jesus, what happened there?
Oh wow, that is a nice intro. How do I make it full screen? Oh, it's so weird hearing the sound effects that you've used in your own game. Oh shit, what did I do?
Click to mine. Alright. Click to build. Click to slay. Alright, pretty straightforward.
Ah, the pigs. Wait, back off. Oh, is this a tower defense? Oh, I love it. The art style's amazing. 25 and I can upgrade my village. Oh, it reminds me of Age of Empires. Oh, is that like some sort of dock? It is. Oh, this is like a tower defense cookie clicker. I love it.
I guess that was my intro. Ah, interesting. So that's getting me ammo, I think. Oh god, the polish is really nice on this. Ah, like a... what do you call them? Tower defense game. Oh wow. There's a boat. It's oh, is it attacking me? No, I think it was a good thing.
Okay, this is incredibly polished. This is so good already. Is this... what is that? I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, can I upgrade these? Oh, okay, let's see. One big I gotta see what one big person is. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Lightning wizard, one big person, or like 5 ninjas. It's gotta be a lightning wizard, hasn't it? I love the lightning effect. One big person. Oh my god! These poor pigs are being massacred. They do not stand a chance. Alright then, you gotta be like 5 ninjas. We gotta diversify. This is really charming, I like it.
I'm absolutely murdering the pigs. There's nothing around. I feel like I'm missing something though. Is this too easy? Let's go like 5 ninjas. Cool, very cool. I really wish I could like move around and see the scene more. I do like the little movement of the camera as you move your cursor. Oh, even the feedback on the number growing is so cool. I haven't done one big one. Very good. Still haven't lost a heart. I'm not even good at these games.
I do feel like there isn't any sort of difficulty. I don't understand what this does. Because we got a lot of pigs coming in here now. This is pretty chaotic. Oh, I actually lost some health on my house. Didn't even notice.
Oh no! Oh, the pigs! No! Oh, I lost some health. Oh my god, that is a lot of pigs. Too much bacon. Oh! Speedy little piglet. There's just so much to take in. The art style on this is beautiful. It's very, very charming. It's a very fun game as well.
Yeah, the atmosphere is really good. It's got a bit of fog and the weather effect and that wind gush that came before. I wonder if anyone else has let it run this long.
I think I might just wait for them to come destroy the house because I don't think there's anything more for me to do. It looks like I'm not going to be dying anytime soon, so I'm assuming that's just kind of it for the game, which, I mean, this looks incredible. There is a lot of polish here. Not totally clear to me if there is an end state, so hopefully I didn't miss that, but yeah, I mean, really cool project.
Alright, I'm just going to leave it and see how long I last. I think it's over. Yeah, that was a fantastic game. I enjoyed that. I began how I start any jam, by brainstorming. I used Milanote for this as I could drag in a bunch of assets as cards and look at them while coming up with ideas. I had wasted a bunch of hours trying to come up with an idea that I was happy with, when my wife randomly asked, "Why didn't you make a game about conveyor belt sushi?" At first I was a little bit taken aback by the randomness, but then the pieces started to fit together. There's assets for food, there's a conveyor belt sprite, maybe I can. An idea quickly formulated in my head. You are a ninja chef in a conveyor sushi restaurant. You have a target to assassinate. You do this by poisoning their food. Gameplay involves keeping customers happy while trying to poison the correct person. Level layout will get increasingly more complicated. This idea seemed doable, so I started getting to work. I quickly decided to make a 3D game. I've not really touched the 2D side of Godot, and I just feel more comfortable in general using 3D. Plus I love the aesthetics of games like Pokemon Black and White, which mix 2D sprites and 3D graphics. I needed to make 3D maps out of the 2D tile set, so I used a tool called Crocodile 3D. It's a great little program that allows you to import tile sets and paint them into a 3D environment. You can also add splits and move vertices around, allowing me to give some depth to the 2D objects. Now that I had some assets, I decided to work on the most important part, the conveyor. I used CSG polygons extruded along a Path 3D node to make my conveyor easy to construct and tweak for each level. The animation in the asset pack for the conveyor was just a simple flipbook without a clear movement direction, so instead of using that, I wrote a simple shader to scroll the texture in a direction and speed I specified. I then created the player using an animated sprite 3D node and a slightly modified version of the default character body script. I created a quick and reusable interaction system and then made the NPCs with it. They have an array of food orders that they move through and leave if they wait too long for an item. I then added the ability to poison food while it was being held. I used a quick visual shader using scrolling noise textures for poison food. In the NPC sprite sheet, the first frame of the jump animation looked a bit like collapsing, so I used that to create a death animation and added a quick particle effect for some extra polish. I had initially envisioned a puzzle game, with set NPC positions and food orders creating a problem for the players to solve. However, upon implementing this MVP, I quickly realised the lack of enjoyable and unique levels. To pivot quickly, I embraced the chaos of a busy shift, where NPCs, including the target, arrive randomly with random food orders. This creates urgency for the player, having to juggle customer satisfaction and monitoring the target's arrival. I quickly mashed together a system to facilitate this. Each round was about 2 minutes long and split equally into X waves. I used a curve 3D to denote how many NPCs spawn based on the max capacity of the level for each wave. While implementing these systems, I quickly found I needed a state machine to help manage it all. I hadn't implemented one in GDScript yet, so I dug into my private repository and pulled out a generic implementation in C# I use frequently in Unity, and ported it into GDScript. At this point I was running out of time fast, so I banged together some quick levels, UI, start and end screens and a tutorial. I ran out of time massively, and I wish I had more time to add polish and some interesting levels. That's usually how jams go. Anyway, here's Sushi Assassin.
Hey, I'm not the only person who did the 3D one. Looks really cute. Got some depth of field blur going on there. Those leaf particles look lovely. Oh my god, we got a conveyor belt. Radical.
I must assassinate my target while keeping the customers happy. To add poison, I can press E while holding food in my hands.
Who's my target? My target is the girl. It's gonna go that way, so I think I can just give him that. Add poison and give her that. Oh, okay. She wants that. He wants that. Okay. Whenever I can take these off. Got it. It's a very cool idea.
You are my target. You want this, but I need poison. Oh, okay. Oh, this is really cute. Target dead? Oh, come on. She doesn't deserve to get poisoned. Don't. Oh.
Okay, let's go. Man with the mustache. He's not here yet. I think he's not here. I wasn't paying enough attention. So I guess, yeah, now I've got to feed people a lot more. The first one, I suppose, was just teaching me. Oh god, a lot of customers. Is that the target? Yeah, the target's finally come in. Right.
Bowl of delicious poison. Oh, you could kind of get dunked on. So you kind of need to... No. Okay, good, she wanted the same thing. I could have got really dunked on there.
You want that, and you also want that. Okay. Step up to the... Oh, still not him. Okay. Alright, it's the middle guy. Uh-oh. Oh. He wants that poisoned. That should be safe. Got him. I do like the way that we've used these little profile pictures. I wasn't sure how to use them in my game.
Alright, so that should be level 3. Okay, cool. Oh, more... Okay, so this is ramping up a little bit now. Okay. Uh-oh, this is getting hairier for sure. One of those. We need that. Okay, where's my target? I don't even know where my target is. Okay, this is getting a little bit more difficult.
I have lost a lot of hearts. I can only assume because I wasn't paying close attention. I can't even... I missed my chance. My guest left. Who were you? Oh, do I just keep cycling? Oh, that's really cute. Okay. Yeah, really good job, Crigz. That's fabulous.
Okay, alright, no, should be good. At least I assume that's the target. Okay, there we go. So that's level 4? Oh my goodness, this is a nightmare. Oh, there's no way I can beat this. Okay, this is starting to get kind of scary here. The target is not here. Okay. God, there's so much to think about. Did I really only mess up one order? Because that kind of surprises me. Did I miss the target? Well, nobody's coming in. So I'm assuming I just missed the target. Incredible game. I mean, it's fun and it looks great. And I mean, just for the time that we had, just amazing job.
G'day. So my plan going in was to have a 2-week period where I would find some time Monday to Thursday, either a 6 or a 5-hour session. And the final couple days, I didn't get enough time, so I used the Saturday. But in the end, it was pretty close to this. Scoped and come up with ideas on the Monday, basically 4 days of development. The levels took a bit longer than I would have expected, so I was a bit panicked coming into the Thursday, Friday sessions, but actually the audio was super easy. And one thing I didn't realize when it came to audio was this asset pack having everything ready for you to go. It just saves so much time, particularly the music. For this game jam, everything was ready and it was amazing. And just particularly the music blew me away. It was so good. In the end, it only took about an hour or so to do the audio, which left me a bit of time for polish and to ask some family members to test for me. So another thing I like to do is kind of a inspiration or mood board, something like this, where I take the asset pack and maybe mock it up in some ways. In this case, I used the example that they did in the example project. I sort of stuck some things together to get an idea of the different theming of the areas, the characters. One huge inspiration that I took from was the game Hitman Go, which I just happened to be working my way through at the time. So if you've played that, you'll see that quite a lot of mechanics are borrowed from it. Changed some things to my own liking, added some few things, and hopefully some of the puzzles are quite different. But if you've played it before, you'll see a lot of similarities with that. Let's take a look at the project now. This is a base level, so everything that's in it is kind of just a placeholder. We can see here I've got all the 10 levels of the game, the 3 dungeons, the 3 towns, the 4 woods, and as I was developing the game, the woods was the first section, so I would just create a sort of test environment like this just to test out some of the mechanics. So for instance, this level, we've got the player, a key, some sushi, the gold knight, the skeleton, the blue ninja, and the samurai. Woods 4, I guess I was testing the potion, the skeleton, the knight reacting to the potion, and the bow and arrow. So I think, yeah, I managed to squeeze all the mechanics into 2 levels so I could spend the majority of the 5 days just getting those things working, which now that I say it out loud feels like it took longer than it should have, but things take as long as they take.
Sound effects high. We've got audio options. I didn't get around to audio options. I feel embarrassed.
Looks like we're on a level select screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I promise I'm not a weeb. My wife's Japanese. And I'm a weeb. Okay, level 1.
So these are levels, and these are Japanese for the numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, Ichini-san, I think.
Ooh, an opening cutscene? Ah, that's slick. I like that.
Oh, that looks slick. I use that sound. I'm gonna get... I feel like every time I hear a sound effect, I'm gonna go, ooh, I used that one.
Okay, so you just control this with arrow keys. Get the sushi. You go up, easy peasy. I'm a gamer.
Okay, let's see what these enemies do. Do you attack me? Yes, you do.
Oh, alright, so you die. That's bad. Okay, so they only attack you if you go immediately in front of them like that. So get my sushi, get out.
Okay, there's a weapon. Let's see what that does. That makes sense. Okay, that's rad. It's doing a nice blend of introducing simple things and making me feel smart for being able to figure them out. So I like that.
I mean, I guess I just kill him, right? Can I rush him? No, I want to see if I could kill him.
So he's looking at me, so I go in. I did it exactly the right way, twice in a row, the way a smart person does. Oh, it's great. Oh, I have to use the guy with the shuriken to take him out. Well, that's just inspired. That's great. I love it. Absolutely love it.
So is he gonna turn around when I go up there, or? No, he is not. Alright, not too bad. Oh, well, I played myself. Oh, I think I understand. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we have a new item. What is the potion? I can throw the potion. Do anything with note that? It distracts the guy. And yet again, I cannot do timing for the life of me. Just wait, I wish people knew the amount of effort I put in to not reveal just how lead-headed I am. But yes, of course, there was an extra thing. I trick him a second time. I'm not good at puzzle games. I remember Blast, it's really good.
That was a really fun game. It's like a simple concept, but like really well polished. It's perfect for a jam.
I think that's all of them. Yep, that's everything. Okay, wow, yeah, that was a very cool, very fun puzzle game.
Thanks, SporkTank. That was really well put together.
When starting this project, I was interested in top-down 2D games with fast-paced movement and exciting combat, like Hyper Light Drifter or Crosscode. After a couple hours of working on an idea based off of this, I realized that there was no way I was going to make a great top-down movement and combat system from scratch in time for this project, so I scrapped it. I wanted to use the assets in an unexpected way, so immediately my mind went to 3D. I also still wanted to make something combat-related. I realized that if I made an on-rails type game like House of the Dead, it was definitely doable. To start out, I made a 2D shoot effect combining some of the effects in the asset pack, along with a simple enemy that moves towards the player and dies in a few hits. I also added this little fire attack to this flame enemy. I hopped into Blender and experimented with the textures to find which one I'd like to use for my environment. I ended up making a little 3D tile set with this brick texture, and I turned that into a grid map in the engine to create the base for the level. I darkened up the environment and added some fog to make it feel more eerie, and added a simple ammo system to the shooting where you have to right-click to reload. I wanted to add something else 3D, so I ended up making the simple bookshelf model and placed that around the environment. Basically everything else you'll see in the environment is just a sprite 3D node with an atlas texture resource. All progression in the game is controlled by animation players. There's a player path animation player that, on completion, will trigger a corresponding monster path that will move the next wave of monsters towards you. Once all the monsters in that group have been killed, it will advance to the next player path and just repeat this cycle. That's really all there was to setting this game up. I fleshed out the environment a bit more by adding these sort of mini-boss rooms that are blocked off by these gates. One is this flame guy that spawns the little flames I made at the start, and another is a pool of fish that jump out at you. I was happy overall with how the environment turned out. I made it so that you could actually win or lose and restart, and the project was done.
Hey, I wasn't the only person to make a special cursor. That's a nice cursor. Left click to shoot, right click to reload. Alright, let's go. Oh, it already looks so... Oh my god, it's House of the Dead like. Oh my god, that's so good.
Left click shoot, right click to reload. Are we playing a first person shooter out of a 2D tile set? We are. Oh, it's an on-rail shooter. Is it? Yes it is. Oh, reload. I was not expecting that.
Ah, yes. Ah, toggle full screen. Thank you. Ah, cool. Very cool. Geez, everyone did 3D. Oh, it takes a few to put him down. Oh, it is Buck Hunter. That's so cool.
Absolutely enchanting. I did not expect House of the Dead like. That's so good. Really lovely use of the assets. The walls look great. I'm really trying to figure out... Oh, my temple, no. Okay. The smoothing on all of this movement feels really good. It's got a nice head bob. It feels really faithful to how I remember playing these arcades with the little pistols and stuff. That's rad.
Oh, the sound even tells me it's coming from that side. Very good. Oh, wow, the retro feel is very good. Everyone went 3D. Crazy. I'm gonna get RSI.
Oh my god. Ah! No! I need to make sure I got all the lives possible for going back to that fish room. No! 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 Okay, one more try. No! Okay, one more try. Ah! No! No! Oh man. No! Sign of a fun game. And you have to keep trying.
You know, in all the jams I've done, in all the games I've played, I don't think I've ever played a Rails shooter, and that's just... It seems like a really good way to be able to make a well-made, concise experience without having to worry about all the viewing things from the wrong angles and stuff like that, so smart choice there. I'm gonna die here.
Ah! Oh, thank god. I've only got one heart though. Oh god, what's left? Oh my god. Die, Tanuki! No, come on! Oh no. No! I think I'm gonna have to end it there. I've been defeated. Ah, but do I give up when I was so close? One more try.
Oh, I'm so cheating now. I'm reloading on the trackpad. So I've always got bullets. Alright, let's go. The monitor might be shaking now, actually. It's totally worth it! Oh, I'm all over this game now, like a bad rush. Boss rush, that's the mini, and there's gonna be the major now, surely. Got him! Yes! Very good. Visually looks great, fun as you want. Put it in an arcade with a Buck Hunter style gun and you've got a winner.
That was terrifying. There's something there. I can't see what it... Oh, two of them? Jeez. Well, I made it. I didn't think I had it in me. That was really well done. That looked absolutely fantastic.
I love this little bit. That's so cool. Okay. Hey, I did it! After trying to give up like 50 times, I did it. That temple has been fully exterminated. That was a fun game. There's so much polish in there as well.